Hi, and if you want to make these little Halloween cats out of shapes, I'm going to show you how to do it, and it's super easy. Hi, I'm Sarah. I am the crafter and designer behind this channel, and I'm here to help you get the most out of your Cricut machine, and that includes designing your own files and SVGs. And today we are making these super cute Halloween cats. These are made out of a heart, a letter S, circles and triangles, and they're so easy to make. And these are great if you want to design your own files and projects for Halloween. You can use them for banners. We're going to make stickers with them. You can create whatever you want. So if you get an image in your mind that you want to create, I'm going to show you how to use shapes to create those images, and it's super easy. So let's pop onto Cricut Design Space and let's make cats. So we're going to start by grabbing the basic shapes. So we want a triangle, we're going to need a circle, and then I don't know whether to use this, or maybe we'll go for a heart shape, because it's all about getting the shape of your cat and the cat's body, and that's what you've got to get your head round. When you've got your shapes, go into the text box, type S, and I'm going to go into system fonts because I want to use all my own images. And then you're going to just flick through and find a font. Noteworthy is a good one that's just a bit wavy and curly, and that's going to be your cat's tail. So I'm going to go back in and grab, I want like a tear shape, but I think the nearest thing we're going to get to that is our heart. So we're going to move it to one side, and then we're going to go into the flip tool and flip it upside down. We're going to unlock it and drag it a bit because we want to get a tear shape. Now, just to make it into a tear shape, we're also going to grab a circle and just make that fit the shape. So there you go, we've got a tear. So we're going to right click and weld it together and add an offset. And the offset is just to make it a bit chunkier. I use offsets on everything because you just can get the shape you want then by adding a bit of an offset. So I'm just going to squash that a little bit, and there is our cat's body. And now we're going to add the head. So grab a circle and just pop it on top. And I know it all looks a bit odd now, but I promise you it will start to take shape. So once we've got our circle, we're just going to squash it down a bit so it's not quite perfect. And then we're going to grab the triangle, and this is where we're going to add the ears. So weld this together, get the triangle, and we're just going to resize that and just tilt it ever so slightly, just hovering over the corner to get the rotate tool, but just a very slight rotation. And then I'm going to just pop that in there, and you can see that already we're starting to get a bit of a cat. So once we're happy with our ear, we're then going to click on it and duplicate it. Now we have got a slight rotation on there, so we're going to flip it as well, and then pop the other ear on the other side, and you can start to see a cat forming. So to make the eyes, we're going to grab some circles and we're going to turn the cat pink just so we can see what we're doing. So we're going to just grab a circle there. I've welded all the rest of the cat together. I'm just going to squash that so that you can see that it's just a semicircle. I'm going to not a semicircle, an oval. I'm going to duplicate it and just line them up so I think my cat shape is looking just right. And then what I also want is a nose. So I'm going to squash down a heart, just unlock it, squash it and flip it and drag that in place. And that will be our little cat's nose. So I just need to make it maybe a bit smaller, move it up so that the face elements are all quite close together. Just not quite right there, move it over. When you're happy, move your cat out of the way, and you're going to right click and weld those together. I just wanted to get them right first, and then I'm going to pop that in. It needs to be quite low down on the cat, slice them out. And all right, that looks odd at the moment, but we're now going to get a circle. We're going to make it smaller, and we're going to pop it in so that we've got little pupils for the eyes. And once we've got them in position, it's a bit of a faff because they're so tiny, but just get them where you want them, and then you can weld that all together. And we're starting to get a cat. And when you start building up the colours, it works really well. Ungroup your S and drag it. And then I'm just going to flip it. So now when we hover that, make a little bit of an offset just to make it slightly chunkier. Look at that, it's a cat's tail. So I'm going to squash that down and drag it down so that it's touching the body. And then we're going to make some whiskers. So I'm going to just squash down a square I'm going to duplicate the square and I'm going to create 2 little whiskers just at angles. So you don't want them too big, but you don't want them too thin because you want them to cut out. And if you can't cut them out, that will be a problem. So once you've got them where you want them, you're going to move the cat out of the way and we're going to weld those 2 whiskers together. I haven't welded the tail on yet, but then I'm going to duplicate that. I'm going to pop it in there, duplicate, flip it, and I'm going to pop that in the other side as well, so that we've got a little cat with whiskers. And now we're going to weld that together and we have got a cat. So now you can start creating your layers. So I'm going to duplicate it and remove the contour of the nose, duplicate it again and remove the contours of the eyes. And once we've got all that done, then you've got your 3 layers and you can colour the cat. So you've got a pink layer for the nose and a white layer for the eyes. And there you go. So we'll pop that in there and I'm going to layer them in 3 colours like that. To duplicate, just select all and duplicate, select all, duplicate again, and there you've got your layers to cut out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go across and I'm going to weld the colours together. So my black layer, my white layer and my pink layer. So there you go. I've just made a print and cut, but we're not going to use that today. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move all of the images onto one cutting mat. And that's because I'm using scraps. So I can just click on the 3 little dots, move it onto the other mat, and I can cut them all on the same mat together. And here we are, we have loaded the mat. So we've got our 3 layers, the top layer, the back and the middle. And I could have coloured them all the same or swapping them from mat to mat like I've shown you. But either way, it just makes sense to put everything on one mat when it's small projects like this, when you're using your scraps, and cut it all together. We are all cut out, so we've got it on the 3 different blocks of colour, 3 different layers of cat. I've just got around here some of the files that I'd already made in the last couple of weeks, so they're all available. I'll drop the links for those below. But we've got the ghost, the witch's hat and broomstick, and we've also got the pumpkins. They're all images that we've already made, and today we're working on the cat, so that we've got a lovely little set then that we can make stickers with. And I think that's even more important now with the restrictions on the new Cricut update, that you can make your own images. So we're going to make these up now. We're going to reverse weed them off the mat, and once they're all off we'll start gluing them together. So I'm just going to sort our layers. So we've got the back. The back didn't have to be glitter, but I did have a scrap of glitter cardstock, so if you've got it, then why not? As always, I'm using my Cosmic Shimmer Glue. So we're going to start by putting the pink layer on so that our nose peeks through. I really love how we managed to do a tail out of an S. It's just things like that that I find quite exciting, just exploring different ways to be creative and thinking out of the box, and in return saving quite a lot of money. And not only that, sometimes you want something and you just can't find it. Looking and seeing how you can do that yourself always makes such a difference. And there you go, we've got 4 cute Halloween cats to match all of our files that we made in the last couple of weeks. And if you haven't seen these, have a go back. I will link the videos below. And there you go, super cute Halloween cats. I mean, I suppose you could use them for all year round, and if you did them in different colours or different textures, they'd work for all sorts of projects. I might use them and make a cat alphabet, because that's one alphabet that I don't have, so I might do that. But they're great and they match the other Halloween project. So if you want to make a Halloween set of stickers, which I'm going to do in the next tutorial, you've got all of the files you want ready to make your own. And keep your eye out for the next video where we're going to make these all into sparkly stickers for a bit of Halloween sparkle. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time, and happy crafting.